AI in the promotional video trailer. Okay, what was it? It was only like a year and a half ago, even a year ago. We went from the orchestra, Ultra UI orchestra breakdown, to the Las Vegas showdown event, to that even though it wasn't as amazing, it's still amazing in perspective, the drone presentation. And then all we have is just this AI generated buildings and videos of of landmarks, which even that, if they just wanted shots of, you know, tourist attractions around the world, why would they even need AI to begin with? And I feel like even the people are even AI. I don't even know anymore. Just get this garbage out.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The whole Legends reveal and stuff, okay, you could have definitely trimmed down the whole like card game section, the figure section. As much as I loved it, it did not need to be 20 minutes of just fluff. I know it sounds hype when it is like data mined, I guess, that the reveals is gonna be 52 minutes, but sitting down for a reveals, okay, we need to remember it's a reveals and stuff. Reveals, even though it's anniversary, reveals should be separate from the actual breakdown, okay? Frickin' Garesh knows that as well. He even makes separate videos to react to the reveal, and then in the same reveal video, he has separate videos breaking down the slideshows. So I think it shows that, most of the community probably wants to have a reveal section that's at most 10 to 15 minutes. They have the hype of the animations and the characters, they digest that, and then they have theories on what the kit is going to be, and then maybe half a day later or a day later, then they talk about the actual kit and, even a tiny bit about it, not the whole breakdown, because it just felt boring. I feel like all the live streams of people reacting to the reveals and stuff, they all looked bored. Okay, they all looked bored. They were just waiting for that fake out that never happened. No new mechanic. There was no new mechanic involved. I think other YouTubers and Twitter accounters, other people have been saying this, that Legends has built like some sort of schedule to just pace out the game. I don't really think you should future-proof some anniversaries and some Legends festivals for that. I don't think so. So what we've noticed so far is probably every third Legends fest or anniversary is when something big happens. So I'm going to assume 2025 Legends Fest is going to be the banger, because it might actually hit the deadline of everything they wanted to achieve, and they thought they could have achieved that for this anniversary. I don't fucking know. No new models for the headliners. Okay, that sounds pretty obvious because it is just the transforming variants of characters we already have. But for 7th anniversary, for this big RAM update, I wish they had that glow on Kale and Caulifla. The one that came out, the 1%, was the normal model art style for Legends now. That glow is like so subtle but so clean at the same time, and it just feels very 2025, and it feels like it's worth the RAM upgrade, even though we still don't know what the RAM upgrade is for. I don't know. The leak killed the hype. Okay, I feel like for me, there are some leaks that are fine, and then there are some where it's like, okay, you gotta get the damage control guys in and to tell you this is a little bit too much, because the first UI leak, an image is fine. The next one, a social media post getting leaked, is fine with a little bit of text. Leaked animations on the wrong unit trailer is also fine. It's definitely intentional, but that's fine. Good for speculation. But a whole 10-second PV section showcase video? That's basically the reveal right there. That's basically the reveal right there. That kind of softened the blow of the hype. I feel like that's a little bit too much. An image would have been fine for a leak. Okay, you're just doing too much now. That wasn't really a leak anymore. And while we're on the topic of speaking of killing the hype, maybe don't hype this specific 7th anniversary since last year. I think that's kind of why people initially hated the first day of 7th anniversary. Because we came in with the expectation that 7th anniversary is going to be head and shoulders above every other celebration in the game since its creation. You know? They've been hyping this up since 6th anniversary. So we came in with an outstanding expectation. So for it to just be great or good or very great, it's still lower than outstanding. It's still lower than that. So of course we're going to come in with a negative feedback, which is sad because, you know, it's not really our fault, but it's also the Legends community being a little bit stupid because you can never satisfy those kinds of people that just make up shit on the fly. Like, let's be a little bit rational here. So if we came in with the expectation, Legends developers have been hyping up 7th anniversary for like a whole year and a half. So we came in with the expectation of at least 9 out of 10, right? And then when it's a 7 out of 10, when it's a 7.5, there is some people that is still fine with it. It's still festival ANNI worthy, but is it 7th anniversary worthy? I don't know yet. Day 1? No. So I guess that's why it was such a sudden shift of hate. And I feel like it's gonna ease through, kind of like every other celebration that existed in this game. The hate will die down and there's gonna be a lot of people switching up, but yeah, I think they kind of killed it a little bit when they had the biggest opportunity to blow it out of the water. This could have spread out to many, many niches and communities, but it failed to do so. That's just what I'm saying. Okay, this is a little bit of me. What? It's a little bit of me. People making fun of Super Saiyan Kaba. I don't know why this is a little bit of a nitpick, but why are people making fun of Kaba as a headlining unit for anniversary? You know we've had worse. We've had worse new characters come out during anniversary, for especially 1% sparkings. We've had worse. Okay, I think it's because we only have 4 characters for part 1. That's literally it. Only 4 characters. Some anniversaries, I don't know in recent history, but especially like 3 years ago and longer, we've had more than 4 characters. So I think if people are complaining, especially that promotional art where it's just Vegeta, Goku, Kaba, and Kalun Khalifa, that dies down the hype. But if we had 6 characters, imagine. It just hurts a lot more because there are so many Tournament of Power characters that haven't been turned into units yet in Legends. And there's so much. And it sucks. It sucks that we only have 4 for Tournament of Power. Okay? If we had 6, I feel like that would satisfy the community a lot. Imagine, Aleph Vegeta. Aleph MUI is on both banners. Okay, so there's Aleph Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and then there's a second Aleph. I don't know, something frickin' Aleph Piccolo Tag Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, and then the Aleph is their special beam cannon thing. And then the overarching Aleph is MUI Goku, and he's on both banners. And then the 1% sparking is Super Saiyan Kaba, and then some new extreme character that we don't know, like some Universe 10 or some garbage. And then the other banner is 1% Kalun Khalifa, and then it's a new extreme that is a new character that would have satisfied the whole part 1 for me, at least in terms of characters. Also, they didn't have the opportunity to use 70 centimeter squared window, okay? I don't know why. Either that or some other OST. I think there are like 4 or 5 things to use for Tournament of Power, and they just keep using the same one. Same 1 or 2. So that was a little bit annoying, but yeah, that's it.